Hi, my name is Abigail,
Hi, I'm Chris.
and we are here going to talk about Dancing with the Stars. This is the 4th episode of Alchemix here at Seven Hills Brewing Company.
Hey everyone, it's Carl down at Seven Hills, and today on Alchemix, episode 4, we have Abby and we have Chris, and they're here to promote a great charity event called Dancing with the Stars. You might be familiar with it. There's kind of a popular TV show that they kind of base, not you guys base this off of.
Oh,
but
darn.
Did you? No, but
Dubuque Chamber.
Dubuque Chamber did.
Chamber.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. So yeah, who puts it on, and how were you guys approached about this event?
For sure, yeah. I was oddly enough recruited by the Chamber. Dubuque Chamber of Commerce puts this on. Actually, right here. I had walked in because I had a meeting with Keith, and it turned out very gentry, and some people from the Chamber were sitting there, and they asked what I was here for. I was talking about another event, and all of a sudden, like, you would be great for Dancing with the Stars. What do you think? And, well, here we are, so.
Were you dancing or something for them to approach you, or?
No, I was just standing there actually talking about Blocktoberfest. And
Okay.
they said, hey, you might be great for this. Would you consider it? And I can't say no to things, so why not?
Right, awesome. And what about you, Abby?
They wanted Keith. Barry wanted Keith. Keith.
I think we all want Keith, right?
Right, yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry, he stuck with me. But they wanted Keith because everybody knows about Keith and Seven Hills. But
Sure.
Keith was like, absolutely not. He's like, I have 2 left feet. I can't, He's like, but Abby she's danced before, so she's a better candidate for me.
Sure.
And he's like, nobody knows who she is. So this is an opportunity for people to, fortunately or unfortunately, know who I am now.
Right. And in case you haven't picked up on this, you are the first lady
Correct.
of Seven Hills Brewery, right?
Correct.
Awesome.
Yes.
And is this your guys' first time doing it, or did you guys do last year?
First time.
First time.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think the stars, you just do it once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we have our coaches, and then the coaches repeat.
Oh, gotcha. So that's pretty much exactly like the TV show, right?
Yep,
More or less.
yep.
And how many years have they done this so far?
This will be the 10th.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
So they're also doing, so the first number of the show, which is on June 8th, and let me know if you need tickets, it is, now I lost my train of thought. The first number is alumni. So it'll be
Okay.
stars coming back and doing a big number
Oh,
in the
okay.
beginning. So
like in 3 or 4 years, you guys might be
we could
We could be alumni.
be the alumni.
right.
Yes.
Nice. And then, how does the whole event work out? I mean, are you just doing one dance? Are you doing multiple dances? Long,
dance.
short form?
One dance.
Yeah.
One dance.
We have 2 minutes, and we also got we have a blooper reel,
Okay.
so every dancer has like a 1 minute blooper reel.
Okay.
And I think there's also a Q&A too.
Yeah, there's a Q&A at the very end after we finish
which
dancing.
Barry just like said to me. I
is-
was like, oh, you guys are asking me questions? I have to do that
You gotta be
too?
ready as I'm gasping for air, trying to breathe after the dance.
Right.
And there's a Q&A, and
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
After
Yeah.
each dance or after the entire thing?
I think it's after each dance while you're waiting for the judges to get the scoring done.
So it's just a
That
way to-
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fill some
okay.
time and then find out what was your funny parts or hard parts about the experience,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So
And how
I think
many?
I've had more funny parts than hard parts, quite honestly.
There you go.
yes.
Teaching me how to dance has been interesting.
Right. Were you ever known as a dancer, like in high school or college or anything, or?
I can't say I was ever known as a good dancer. I mean, I've danced, but
Sure.
I don't think I would ever rate myself as good.
Right.
Now we're gonna be like, obviously I'm great, but
Right. And you can. Yeah, that's awesome. And you said you have danced before, or?
Yes, I started dancing, and I danced from 1st grade to my senior year.
Okay.
Betty Hayes School of Dance in my hometown, and so I did tap, jazz, ballet, all that
Fancy
kind of stuff.
pants.
I know. But, however, it has been 20 years since my last dance recital, and it's different. It's totally different because we're
Right.
doing ballroom.
Okay.
So it's not like, yeah, I know how to do tap and I know how to do ballet, but it's not like that.
Right.
It's totally different. So, yeah.
Right on. Awesome. And so, I mean,
Not an advantage, I have to say.
okay.
what's that?
I don't have maybe it's an advantage,
Oh.
but it doesn't really feel like it's per se, because there was so much I didn't know about ballroom.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole different
Yeah.
style.
It is. It's just different. It's different. I'm used to dancing by myself, and now I have to worry about a partner.
Sure.
And I'm not leading, which is really weird for me.
Unlike your marriage.
Yeah, exactly.
And you got to learn, and you have to be taught how to lead someone, right?
Yeah. I had to learn like everything, and I'm not doing ballroom though, so I'm lucky. I'm a very fast-paced dance.
Okay.
And so, but just learning everything and how to move with another person in conjunction and everything with it's been one heck of a learning curve for me. So lots of practices.
Lots of practice.
All right, so this has been around for quite a while now, and there's actually a purpose, right? Besides you guys just learning to dance, what is the benefit? Or I mean, obviously this is like charity cause, I'm assuming, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's charity causes, and so I picked Timber, Tri-State Mountain Bike Riders, as my charity of choice because in addition to learning how to dance, we're also working on fundraising on behalf of our nonprofits.
Okay.
And so I picked Timber because I really support getting people outside, getting people active, and Timber supports the ability to build bike trails in our community. And
wow.
I look at that as getting outside, getting active, getting around people as a catalyst for building community.
Sure.
And I can't support it enough.
Right. Definitely getting people outside is a plus
For
in
sure.
any society or city or whatever.
Put the phone things down and let's just go outside and interact with other humans.
Right. What is that? You know?
Nowadays, whoa.
Kids are like my son. He hates talking to people. Like, but I bring him to places so he has that interaction with people. You know, be outside. I take him to the farmers market with me. Like, here, you're going to serve the pizza to people. Be outside. You know, but that's great. What kind of trails are they looking at putting in? Are they looking at putting a lot more here?
So
in, or?
well, there's no current trail that's being I should say there's no brand new trail being built, but there is a huge trail out by John Deere that is still being finished up.
Okay.
And then trails. One thing about them, they have a ton of maintenance cost.
Right.
Because every year Mother Nature comes about and just dumps snow and ice and whatnot on us.
Yeah.
Especially
And
down there, because
especially
there's a lot of water that comes out.
ton of water, and so
That's
every
fun.
year there's rebuild, and that maintenance has to be paid for by somebody because
Sure.
if you build a trail and you don't take care of it, it's just going to get reforested and you won't have a trail anymore. So
Right.
they spend a lot of money making sure that the trails are taken care of, they're accessible for families, and that's a big part of it.
Right on. Nice. What about you, Abby?
So my charity is Key City Creative, and if you're not familiar, which not many people are, it's on 18th and White, and it is like a makerspace.
Okay.
So people have a membership, and it's kind of like a gym.
Okay.
And they have access to all of the tools and equipment they have a 3D printer. I think they have a laser etching.
I know they have like a lot of wood shop
Yeah,
tools.
which I've been in there, and then they have different studios. So
Yeah.
people rent the studios, and
Okay.
so they've got a lot of artists in there. Then that's their studio space.
Okay.
So I'm raising money to help get them exposure, so that people
Right.
know that this is something in our community. And much like Chris, this is a community thing. So it really also fits in then to the Dubuque Chamber. They're about Dubuque area and supporting the citizens of Dubuque and our community, and what things can we do to keep our community vibrant.
Right. Yeah, because I mean I've never seen. I don't think Cedar Rapids. I mean, I lived there for 10 years. I don't think they have something like that.
It's a new concept. It's a new idea, and I think there's people who I saw like a couple. They wanted to build their own furniture for their home.
Right.
So instead of buying it, they're repurposing things and they're making them themselves.
Right.
Which is amazing because now they have those skills and they have that feeling of I can make stuff myself.
Right.
I don't have to buy everything. I can choose to repurpose things with which we love. We try to repurpose as much as we can.
And I think that's cool. I mean, you're building a trade. You're bringing back some of the trade skills that have been lost.
Right.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's so easy to walk down the street and buy something, but here we have somebody in Dubuque that is saying, hey, we'll teach you how to build this, so now you can do it on your own.
Yep. Exactly.
And there's a lot of people at Key City Creative who have all those skills. The fun one to talk about at Key City is the welding nun.
Okay.
So she's a sister and she's a welder.
Wow.
And so, but I think that everybody who shares that space, and it's become, they had their first Fridays, and I met a couple of the people that have spaces there, and it's such a community.
Okay.
And it's open 24 hours a day, so people can go in whenever.
They get the urge to.
They're like, I want to go into the shop when nobody's there.
Yeah.
And this is, I get off work at midnight, and so that's when I'm going to go in and do my stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's a really neat space, and I'm grateful that it's in Dubuque and people can be a part of that.
Yeah, I mean, when I first moved here, I kind of saw it. because I was looking for like a business cooperative space. I didn't really look too much into it, but when we did the Game of Thrones trivia,
Yes.
and they did all the like stuff for that, like the
wood
coasters and
engraving
the
and-
chairs.
yep.
I went back and looked more into it. I was like, only $50 a month.
Yep.
You get access to
so cheap.
all this machinery, all these tools that you would need a space like this to have under.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like people, I think, are into like the woodworking and all
Yeah.
these trades kind of things that people could do with their hands, but they don't have the space for
Yeah.
it.
Or the
space
capital.
or the
Yeah,
money.
or the capital. I mean,
Yeah.
that stuff's not cheap.
No.
But go buy a wood lathe. It's not going to be.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to write a check for that.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, and I mean, I'm more familiar with your charity than yours, but I mean,
Well, and
they're
I
both
think that's
great.
what's cool about what both Abby and I
Right.
chose as charities, because neither of them, I think, have great exposure in our community, but both bring great things to our community.
Exactly.
You know, for $50 a month, or like the trails are free of charge for families to go out there and hang out with. Like, my purpose is to get them more exposure rather than even fundraising thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Granted, if anybody wants to donate, we both have GoFundMe pages. But getting that exposure, because there's so many great things in our own community, and if people just take advantage of that, it takes away the excuse of, oh, there's nothing to do.
Right,
Because
exactly.
there's always something really cool to do.
Well, then you meet new people, you network, and you just get like thrown into this whole new world that you're not used to, which is usually a good thing. I think it is. So, for speaking of fundraising, we kind of did a fundraising thing here the other night,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yep.
What was that all about?
So Chris and I, we went a little rogue. I think for the Chamber of
Yeah, I don't
for
think
the,
they
for the
expected
Chamber of
this.
Dancing with the Stars. Chris and I worked together.
Yeah.
So and Barry and Molly both commented that I love that people are working together. Chris and I are like, well, why wouldn't we?
We're like, I know you, we're both doing
Let's
this.
do this.
Why not combine
This seems
forces?
Like
Right.
this, we're creating community, right? Like we're gonna
Exactly.
work together. We will only compete with each other on the stage.
Yeah, on stage, like, there's
That-
no friendship
that's,
here.
That's,
but,
that's where I
draw the line.
That's where I'm gonna draw the shade down and fisticuffs up. But yeah, so we did an adult prom.
Okay.
And that was Chris's idea, and then we just kind of rolled with it, and
Yeah, and I had a lot of fun at it. I really thought. First time ever doing something like this.
it was your first prom.
Yep, first prom.
Yep, and then my dance partner, Adam Kiefer, it was his first prom.
Okay.
Ever going to.
Wow.
So it was just fun.
Yeah, it was a fun night. I really was surprised the number of people that walked in like full gowns.
Yes.
They had the boutonnieres, the corsages, the tuxes. I thought that was really kind of. It was special. It was fun. There's
Right.
a really cool group photo you took for
Yeah,
us.
I think it turned out pretty fun. Like that was the best photo out of the three.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it was great. I mean, I made the spike punch. I thought that was pretty. I
That
thought
was
turned
so
out really
good.
well.
That was so
So-
good. I don't know how dangerous it was, but it was good.
It was really tasty.
Dangerous enough.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. Normally, I do a cocktail in here, but we're shooting this at noon.
And
on
we
a
already
Thursday.
drank it.
Yeah, right. We already drank all the cocktails, so
It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Well, maybe I'll show how I made that on a later episode. But awesome. So when is this? So this is episode's gonna be airing the week of. So when's the date again for dance?
Next Saturday.
June 8th.
June 8th.
Yeah.
And what time?
It starts at 6 o'clock, and
Yep.
that's when people gather for appetizers and drinks.
Okay.
Again, I have tickets left. And then the show starts at 7.
And where's it being held at?
It is at Five Flags Theater. And so Chris and I, we've been practicing already
Yep.
on the stage there, and it's beautiful.
It's a
Right.
gorgeous theater. I forgot.
It is.
I think a long time ago I watched Gremlins there in the theater because they
It's
used to do movies down
fantastic.
there.
Oh, wow.
And I think that's where it
My
was when I
parents
was
said
just a
that
little
too.
kid.
Wow, how old are you?
Nice, well played. But it's absolutely gorgeous. In
Yeah.
there. It really is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's surprising how many people fit in there. It's
Yeah,
like
huge.
seating's over 700.
Wow.
But it doesn't look like that when you're
No,
on the
it's-
stage. It's surprising.
On stage, you look out, it's just like this small, intimate area,
Yeah.
and then you realize how many tickets they can put,
Yeah.
and people they can put in there.
So it doesn't look like there's a bad seat in the house.
No, I actually
Awesome.
I walked around the other day just kind of scope
Yeah.
it out, and like the only thing I would be like is if I was all the way up on the third floor, but then I realized that that's only lights, so there's nobody that can sit up there. But
Yeah.
all
There
the
you go.
seats are pretty amazing.
Nice. Awesome.
So we have tickets.
I'll put a little bumper how they can roll you down here.
Yes.
And so, how is the money portion work? You each you
yes.
each have your own GoFundMe, right? You each raise your own money.
Yep.
And then, are you presenting that to the charity that night, or is that just getting distributed to them later? I mean, how does that all work out?
I'm not really sure when we give them the money. I mean, pretty much since I put all of mine into the GoFundMe, I'll just kind of turn it over to them. However that works with GoFundMe, I'm not really sure.
And I had hosted. Ironworks did a great job in setting up a auction, a date auction, and the funds that we raised from that, I just gave it. They were there, and so I gave them the funds right there. Timber was there, and so it was that. Otherwise, I've been just putting everything into the GoFundMe as well, which really just goes directly into their account, so I don't have to worry about it.
Cool. Makes it super easy.
Yeah, it's
technology,
like,
right?
Done. Technology. Have a good day.
And then there's 2 prizes at the end of Dancing with the Stars.
Okay.
So whoever wins or raises the most money, then they get, I can't remember what the award is called, but there's an award for that. And then there's the judge's choice, and that would be on dancing, that kind of stuff. And there's a calculated number to that, like how it comes up with it.
Right.
Yeah.
And then bragging rights, right, for the next year. Well, I guess
sure.
I mean, it's
And
more
I think
than a year.
there's a trophy too.
Right?
Yeah.
I think there's like a disco ball trophy or something.
There's a trophy.
Look good right above your mantle.
Yeah, I know.
Or I could.
I probably just
take it
donate
home
to Seven
too,
Hills
you
or
know,
go up there.
right.
Yeah. Or we'll see.
Awesome.
Or I'll become an honorary employee of Seven Hills, and we'll put it up there.
Yeah.
There we go. Awesome. Well, thanks guys for coming.
Thank you, Carl.
So it's gonna be in a couple days. Everyone's gonna be excited about it. So looking forward to see you guys dance. Unfortunately, I can't because I work that night here making cocktails for everyone else.
But we'll see you afterwards.
Because we're going to be coming down here afterwards.
Right. Because we'll be bumping. I know we'll have music here. We do every Saturday night. I think.
Yes.
Do we have that night?
There's I just accepted that one, on Facebook.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Remember who
So.
it is.
Yep.
At
Awesome.
home with a brew or something.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Does that sound
yeah,
familiar?
I just
Okay.
saw that. Yep.
Yep.
So, perfect. Awesome, guys. We'll see them dancing June 8th
June 8th.
at 6:30.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, 6 p.m.
Yeah.
If you need tickets, there'll be a number or a link to get a hold of each of them for us. All right, guys, till next time.